Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio March 10, 2023. With the moon's move into your solar house, it's time to ease back a little on professional and public matters and put more of yourself, emotionally, into more humanitarian or happiness goals. Saturn has just moved into your home and family sector for a transit that lasts until 2026. Saturn moving on can alleviate some of the pressure or inhibition you may have felt with your everyday affairs or general outlook in recent years. In this new transit, home, family, personal, and nurturing matters might require increased discipline, realism, tradition, and structure. You'll need to bring more order to your domestic world or personal life. Outworn systems may break down now, and it's time to rebuild. Saturn favors careful, responsible, slow but sure moves. Household duties and obligations to your family may seem on the increase. You might adopt a back to basics approach that helps you restructure and organize your home life. As a courageous and active sign, you're ready to take on whatever the universe throws at you. Mighty Saturn, the great taskmaster planet, will now descend into the depths of your solar house of home, family, and domesticity. This continues until February 2026. On one hand, this could bring you more stability if you're married and living together, such as giving you the impetus to lay down roots and buy a house or renovate. Yet, it could also make you deeply emotional if single, as you wonder when you can find someone who understands the depths of your soul. Tread lightly and carefully in the years ahead. You are about to be busy. As the moon enters Libra today, your social energy will become heightened. If you have been looking for new networking opportunities on or offline, then you may feel inspired to look into new options during this moon. Do not be afraid to reconnect with your work friends and colleagues to see what is new with them. You may even feel inspired to expand upon your greater professional community by reaching out to new individuals. See where it leads, since an opportunity aligned with your career could pop up. It is just before leaving your career sector and wrapping up a full moon that has energized things across the income, work and career fronts that the moon forms its last friendly aspect to Pluto before he leaves your income sector. This comes just as after 15 years the planet of change and revolution will move into his final 2 weeks in your income sector tomorrow, with the last few days giving you everything needed to make this count. With today's planetary activity, you sense a struggle within yourself. What you want is different from what you need. If you choose to sail above the petty squabbling that occurs from time to time in your relationships, you will find it even more challenging to deal with this energy inside yourself. Do not ignore the tension that arises between your higher self and your human desires. Arm yourself to deal with it with a good dose of aerobic exercise. Watch your wallet on this day. It can be much easier for you to get carried away with spending with this vibration in the air. This can be especially the case if you have plans to hang with a friend and do a little shopping today. Try to keep your generosity within reasonable limits. Remember that you don't always have to be the one who pays for lunch or snacks. Consider sharing the bill or being treated yourself. Don't forget to make a list and to stick to it. The moon might leave your career sector today, but the impact from a full moon that has acted as a catalyst across the income, work and career fronts in the heart of the working week will live on. It is just before leaving that the moon will spend its final hours at a friendly aspect to Pluto in your income sector, as it has done with each monthly visit since the planet of change and revolution returned in 2008. However, it is also the last before Pluto leaves, and the very last act before the moon leaves will be to whip up a sense of rebellion when it comes to what you deserve. While this has been an empowering week across the income, work and career fronts, and that will continue to unfold, as a full moon on the career front runs its course, you will find it easier to give matters of the heart some much needed attention. Yet with Venus in her last full week in your romantic sector and the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, leaving over the weekend, they are using the work and life balance reminders the full moon brought as a new rallying cry. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the celestial body we know as the moon has shifted into the zodiac sign of Libra, inviting us to take a closer look at our partnerships and how we engage with others. However, it's important to note that an opposition between the moon and Jupiter may stir up some unease or apprehension regarding our relationships. If you find yourself experiencing these feelings, it may be helpful to open up and discuss them with your partner or a trusted friend. Rather than avoiding or suppressing these emotions, take the time to explore why you might be feeling concerned about commitment. Honesty and vulnerability can be powerful tools for fostering a deeper understanding and connection within your relationships. By engaging in open and authentic communication, you may discover new insights about yourself and your partner, ultimately allowing your relationship to grow and flourish. So, embrace the opportunity to delve into your emotions and have meaningful discussions with those closest to you. Our minds are sharper than usual, and we possess a heightened sense of perceptiveness and insightfulness, allowing us to delve deeper into any situation we encounter. Take advantage of this moment to examine your behaviors, specifically any tendencies towards perfectionism or self-criticism. Consider the origins of these impulses, and whether they are helping or hindering your personal growth. Are they encouraging you to evolve, or are they preventing you from trusting your intuition? In addition to examining ourselves, we can also use this transit to gain a deeper understanding of those around us. By taking an interest in others and striving to understand their complexities, we can strengthen our relationships and create deeper intimacy. After this aspect reaches its peak, the moon will enter a short void of course, signaling a time for self-reflection rather than starting new projects. Use this moment to take a step back and evaluate your thoughts and emotions. With this newfound clarity and self-awareness, you will be better equipped to navigate the world around you. So, take advantage of this opportunity for growth and introspection, and trust that the universe will guide you towards the path you are meant to follow. Following its brief void of course, the moon transitions into the charming and social sign of Libra, where it will remain for the next 2 days. During this time, the only planetary bodies in air signs are the Moon and Mars, and this light-hearted energy provides a much-needed respite from the intensity of recent events. The Moon's influence encourages us to focus on all things harmonious and beautiful, leading us to feel emotionally attuned to the arts, music, and all forms of aesthetic expression. However, this transit also reminds us to maintain diplomacy and tact in our personal affairs. While the urge to people-please may be strong, it's important to pay attention to the individuals we choose to match our energy with. Are these connections authentic, or are we simply trying to keep the peace? By staying true to ourselves and maintaining healthy boundaries, we can foster genuine relationships and connections that bring us joy and fulfillment. Overall, this lunar period offers a welcome opportunity for levity and lightness. Embrace the beauty around you and allow yourself to be emotionally moved by art and music. But remember to approach personal relationships with care and authenticity, as this will ultimately lead to more meaningful and fulfilling connections.